Hey everyone, welcome to this video. So I always wanted to make my own dictionary, and I'm going to teach you how to make a dictionary using JavaScript and HTML. So this one is basically this input field that says enter a word, and right below it I have a button, and I have given it the ID of search button, and when I click on search, it's going to search for the word. And right here, right below it, I have an h3 element with the ID of print. I'm going to print the word I'm looking for inside of that h3 element. Now, inside of the script tag, we can use JavaScript. And I'm going to basically use the word constant. So I'm going to say constant dictionary, all right? So dictionary equals to, and I'm going to open two curly braces. So right here, we are going to add some words and definitions. So I'm going to basically say hello. All right, so the word hello is greeting. So it's a greeting. All right, so it's greetings. And there should be a colon between them. All right, so now I can say book. The definition is a collection of written papers. And I'll add one more just to make it fun. So I'm going to say laptop, a computer that you can use on your lap. All right, so we have 3 words. Now right below it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save these 3 elements inside of 3 different variable names. For example, the input field, the button, and the print. So first of all, I'm going to type in the word let, and I'm going to say search input equals to document dot get element by ID, open two parentheses and two quotations. So I'm going to copy that search input. So you see it says search word. I'm going to copy that and paste it here. So I have that there, and I'm going to copy this line because it will be the same. So I'm going to paste it 2 more times, and this will be the button. So I'm going to say, for example, let search button and equals to, I'm going to change this one. So I have to make sure that they are the same. So this will be search button. And the last one is input. You see the ID is print. So I'm going to paste it here. So this one will be print on page. So print on page. Print on page, just like that. Now we have them in 3 different variables. We are going to line 27. On line 27, I'll be able to basically make a function. So I'm going to say function search word. So search word and open 2 parentheses and 2 curly braces. Now, this is the function that will search for a word. Inside of this function, we are going to say, for example, constant word to search. Word to search. All right, so constant word to search, and we are going to say equals to, say search input. So this will be search input, and the value dot to lower case, because we want it to be case insensitive when we search for it. And add 2 parentheses and a semicolon. Now going to the next line, we will say let found word equals to false. Let found word equals to false. So it will be false for now. Now right below it, I'm going to add a for, all right, for loop. So we are going to say for, and we are going to say constant word just like that. So word in a square bracket, comma, definition. And then we are going to say of object dot entries. And we're going to open two parentheses here. So here, inside of the parentheses, what we're going to do is we are going to use this name of our dictionary. So it's basically dictionary. So I'm going to type in dictionary, all right? And open two curly braces. Now, inside of this for loop, we are going to say if, so word dot starts with, and then I'm going to open two parentheses. Inside of the parentheses, I'm going to say word search, and I'm going to open two curly braces. Right here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to say print on page. So we're going to say print on page. So print on page. We are selecting that specific H3 element. So you see it says print. So I have stored it inside of this variable print on page. You see it right here. So print on page dot inner HTML equals to, and I'm going to use the backticks. So two backticks, and it's going to say your word means followed by a colon. All right, so I have a colon there, and I'm going to use the $sign and the curly braces, and I'm going to say definition. All right, so it will show the word followed. It will say your word means, and then it's going to add a definition, and I'm going to add a semicolon at the very end of it. Now on the next line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the found word to true. So you see it says found word here. I set it to false, so I'll have to change it to true. So found word equals to true. All right, so found word equals to true, and we are going to break. So we are going to stop. If this is true, this is going to be, this will stop the script from running, and it will stop the for loop basically. So now outside of this curly brace, so line 38, I have this curly brace, and I'm going to the next line. I'm still inside of the search. So you see, I'm still inside of this function. So I'm still inside of it, but I'm not inside the for loop, and I'm outside of this if statement. So right here, if the word is not found, if we search for a word, I want it to say that the word has not been found. So I'm going to make another if statement. So if, and open two parentheses, found word equal, and an empty string. So if this variable is not, there's nothing in there, I'm going to set the print on page to word not found. All right, so I'm going to say print on page dot inner HTML equals to, and I'm going to add a string that says, or the word isn't found, is not found. All right, so the word not found. Great. Now we can use the event listener to, I can add an event listener to the search bottom. So whenever I click on search, it's going to basically do the search for me. So let's do that real quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going outside of this whole thing. All right, so outside of that function, I'm going to say search button. So search button dot add event listener. So whenever I click on it, I want to run a function. So I want to run the search word. So search word, all right? So whenever I click on search, it's going to search it for me. So if I go up, you see I have a function that says search word. So I'm going to run this function whenever I click on search. All right, so let's try it. So now let's see if my dictionary is going to work. So let's look for hello. And if I click on search, you see it says your word means greetings. What if I just add a capital H and a capital E and LLO? So if I click on search, it will be the same thing. So you see it's case insensitive now. But you see, it's kind of annoying for me to basically click on search and search. I want it to automatically search it for me. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, for example, set interval. All right, set interval. And what is the handler? So the handler is going to be, for example, the name of this function, which is search word. So I'm going to say search word, comma, and this is milliseconds. For example, if I say 1000 milliseconds, so now every second it's running the function, all right, every second. So now you see if I don't have anything there. So if I say, for example, book, you see if I just type in B, it's going to show me the closest word that's related to this. So yeah, so now it's much better because now if I search for a word, for example, if I type in B, you see it's going to show me the first word of it. If I say book, it's going to show me the definition of it, basically. So this is how you can make a basic dictionary using HTML and JavaScript. Of course, you can make it even better. For example, whenever you find the word, you'll be able to change the image based on that word. For example, if you search for a book, you could show the image of a book. This is basically how you can make this application. So don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Also, you can get the source code from the description below, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I am out. I hope that you like the video.